So what's good, y'all? It's your girl Titus Simone in a cut. If you cannot tell by the title of this video, we are gonna do my birthday now. So yeah, let's just get into it. First, I have my tips. These I believe I got from Amazon. Possibly Shein. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna link everything in the description, of course. But what you just seen me do before this gluing clip was I was clipping the ends off of the tip, like the little part that goes around your fingertip, because they're always too wide, so I always clip them. It just makes it easier. Next, I'm gluing them, and now you can see me shaping them. Now, don't get a file like this. I don't recommend it. It's just my dog chewed up my file, and only Dollar General was open, so this is all they had. So yeah, we're using this, but I highly recommend either a regular file or you can use a drill, but a file is usually easier for shaping. So now I am using my drill just to get rid of that bump from gluing that tip on. This just makes the surface a lot more smoother and it's easier for application. Otherwise, you'll have to kind of work harder to cover it with the gel or acrylic or whatever you choose to use. And so yeah, once I got my tip, well not my tip, but once I have my base nice and like rigid, you'll just apply a base coat and then you'll let that heal under the LED light or the UV light. And so now I'm just applying my polygel. And y'all, I like to apply like a squirt. I don't know. I don't want to call it a bead because it's not a bead. But I like to apply like a little squirt to the base of each nail. And I don't apply too much because I want a thin layer at first. And it's just easier to work your way up when you start at the cuticle. And then also it makes it a lot easier when you apply 2 thin layers versus 1 really thick layer. Because sometimes, especially if you don't got the best UV lamp, it'll kind of not heal all the way, and it's just a big, so it's always easier to just do 2 layers of thin coats. So now as you can see, I'm applying that second layer. Like I said, again, it just makes it a lot easier. I also like to apply it to all my nails so I don't have to keep using my hands to touch stuff, because with polygel it's very sticky. You don't want no lint or nothing in it. So I always recommend just going ahead and putting the gel on all nails so you don't have to keep picking up that tube and then you just brush it out. So now the application is done. I'm just shaping. I did end up finding this really old file that's broken in the middle, but we're trying to make it work. And yeah, I always start with the sides first and then move to the top. And I like doing the sides and really working on the sides because it gives me that sharp coffin look that I like. Next, I'm using my drill again just to go over the top of the nail. And this is just to make sure that it's uniform across the top. I always start at the end first. Well, not the end, but the cuticle first, because you never want to have a flooding cuticle that is so ugly, y'all. It's probably the most tackiest things in nails for me. But anyways, yeah, I love to start at the cuticle first and then I just work my way up. So now we are done filing. I went for a medium length just because I want them to be manageable. Now we're just applying the base on top, and it's just another layer of base coat. And this just makes it easier for when you're doing your tips. because it allows your brush to glide over smoothly. If you just leave it like kind of rigid, it'll like get stuck in between the cracks, and then when you try to like fix a mistake, it won't be that easy. So yeah, it's always best to just go ahead and do a base coat first, and then I always start on the sides, and I kind of just keep swiping like both sides. I don't know how to explain it, but I keep brushing strokes against both sides until they kind of connect, and then I'll just curve it out, if that makes any sense. So now we're on our finishing touches. As you can see, I'm applying the top coat, and y'all, this just brings everything together and finishes everything off. I wish I could have used a different base for the Polygel. Like, you know, like I feel like I use a too light pink for my skin tone. I should use something a little bit more dark pink nude, but it's okay. They still don't look cute. So I am very happy. I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to pop that like button, tap the bell, comment, subscribe, share. Follow me on all social media links down below, and I will see y'all in the next video.